Welcome back to MagicGatheringStrat. Today we're playing Standard Pauper and we are playing Dr Wilhouse's Black-White Exalted deck. He went 4-2 in a play run event on gathering.com. And this is my fifth Standard Pauper game ever, so I'm no expert in this. Let's see what happens. I can keep looking at the deck while waiting for a player. So the idea here is to remove stuff with white and black cards like Victim of Night, Pacifism and Tragic Slip, and then play Exalted guys and finishers such as Tormented Soul and Seraph of Dawn. I've been thinking about a lot of changes in this deck, but I have done no changes yet, so I'm playing the same list as Dr Wilhouse had from the start, and I'm discussing the changes with him. I'm a bit suspicious about Undying Evil without Enter the Battlefield effects. I'm a little bit suspicious of Tormented Soul. It's just a 1-1 if he's alone. That does nothing. So, but I like ramping. I like exalting into Seraph of Dawn and hitting hard. So we'll see what this deck can do. Here we go. We are playing against Seraphel, and we like to start. Looks like a decent start. I'm gonna Evolving Wilds for the Swamp at the end of his turn. I'm playing against green, and that looks like an excellent Tragic Slip target. So there's my swamp. Victim of Night, can't use that yet. Tragic Slip on the poor elf. Elf has to die, and now the plan is to play Servant of Neferox and then exalt him with the Guardians. Drudge Beetle looks very slow, though he can stop the Servant unless I get Victim of Night. No, he can't stop the Servant because the Servant will be 5-3, of course. Sorry. Yeah, only the second match I ever play with this deck. That's my excuse. Alright. I haven't seen any blue-green decks. Okay, now actually I can't get through with the Servant unless I draw a black mana, in which case I can Victim of Night the Drudge Beetle and play the Squire. Oh, maybe this is the time the Tormented Soul shows its true value. And I don't want to kill both of these guys with the Servant. I'd rather just have the Exalted trigger next turn. And it's a 5-turn clock now. I would suspect the blue-green deck would play Flyers and then try to scavenge onto those or something like that. And there we go. Velkin turn. We really have no blockers, but we're gonna have blockers next turn, so that's not a problem. Except for the Velkin turn then, but it will be much slower than the Soul. He's afraid of attacking because of the Servant, but I think that's a mistake. I think he needs to try to raise me. Victim of Night goes on the Velkin turn. Next turn, maybe. Or I'm just gonna play a lot of Exalted guys and keep pushing for the victory. And now I have a 4-turn clock. In what world? 5-turn clock, sorry. I miscounted. I couldn't count to 3. I counted to 4 instead. Alright. This time Tormented Soul was pretty good. Servant of Neferox would be dead. No, he wouldn't. So why didn't I attack with him? Because he would just block with the Visionary. Maybe I should. I'm not sure. Well, here comes the Velkin turn. Oh no, what am I gonna do? So I think the right thing to do here is just keep attacking with the Tormented Soul, because he will save himself with a Visionary against the Servant of Neferox. And this Tormented Soul just keeps getting bigger. Now I'm taking 4, but he's taking 5 and I'm ahead. So that's good. Always yielding to my own triggers to speed up the game. Exalted seems to be a good thing in Standard Pauper. I'm surprised it didn't do anything in any other format. I played against one Exalted deck in the practice room in Classic Pauper, but yeah, I saw no splash. It didn't make a splash in Standard. So Standard Pauper seems to be the format for Exalted. Wow, double Exalt trigger. Okay, I'm pretty reliant on that Tormented Soul now. So now when he gets unsummoned, I will be a bit buffed. Though his clock on me is not that fast, and I have Victim of Night. But a couple of unsummon effects and he wins. Though if I hit for 7 here, it's pretty good. Wow, none of my creatures have power. I feel a bit vulnerable. But he couldn't. If he could have stopped the Torment Soul, he would have done so by now. So I think I can strike for the win next turn. I'm telling him I was about to take out the soul, but it proved quite useful. I think a Seraph would have been equally useful, but of course there are 4 Seraphs in the deck and I haven't drawn any of them. Could have beat down with Servant of Neferox. I don't think he would have had enough time to... I think I had a fantastic draw here. Just the 4 lands I needed. A removal. A pretty nice hand. Pretty nice cards. But it looks like I steamrolled the blue-green deck. I have no idea what the meta looks like. If someone can redirect me to an article, or can direct me to an article with some information about the Standard Pauper meta, I would be very happy. But as of yet I have no clue, and this is only my 5th match, and you have all the matches in the channel, because I am waiting for the Classic Pauper bannings to take effect on the 6th of February. Then I will start doing Classic Pauper videos again. But if you like it, I can keep doing Standard Pauper videos, so let me know if that is what you want. I've been doing some drafts too, and some Battlefield videos, as you have seen. And today I made a Hitler video, where Adolf Hitler reacts to the bannings in Classic Pauper. Because as you all know, Adolf Hitler is a Storm player. So check out the channel for Adolf Hitler reacts to Pauper bannings. Well, Seraphel? Is he thinking, or did he go away? I think I'll pause the video. Okay, back to the game. His router crashed. I managed to tell him that I am recording a video. I have not really decided if I am supposed to tell people that I'm shooting a video or not. And preferably I would have people to play with that I know in advance. But yeah, I've done a lot of random pickup matches, and if it just doesn't work, then oh, of course I might. That yeah. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Can I lose here? Yeah, but I don't think he has the answer, or else he has mind tricked me quite a bit. Wow, stack of Exalted triggers. So that's a lot of Exalted triggers. So still 7-7, yeah, I didn't play another. He might very well have a response, but I think we're on to the second game. So he's blue-green. He's gonna fly over and try to use growth effects and kill me. What do I need done? Is anything useless in the deck? Undying Evil, Tragic Slip. I think I will just play the deck as it is. That might be wrong. I've asked Dr. Wilhouse for a sideboard plan. I'm not sure if he has one or not. But if I were to enter a play run event at gathering.com, I would make a sideboard plan first. But then I have to understand the metagame first. So I am a Standard Pauper noob, and I'm not ashamed of it. But the format has been a lot. He's saying that his deck is supposed to be aggro control. Would I like to mulligan? I can Tragic Slip, I can cast Tormented Soul. It looks very bad. I have to mulligan this. And this looks even worse. This is okay. Double mulligan. Though I can't take out any Arbor Elves that are showing up for the party. But I have problem with abundant growth. Is it worth to play abundant growth in a green-black aggro control deck? Seems awfully slow. Well, he knows the deck, I don't. I would expect to see Delver of Secrets and a lot of instants, which seems to be the fastest way to be aggro in blue. But I might be wrong. Okay, what's happening here? This is he only has one toughness. That means he dies to Tragic Slip. And Duty Bound Dead is a 20 turn clock now. So here it comes. Oh yeah. Well, I need to draw 2 more lands, of which one is white, and then I can get some hopes up. But I should be crushed this matchup if I start at on 5 cards. I have doubts against the Drudge Beetle. Are there not faster creatures than that? Young Wolf comes to mind. The Scavenge seems awfully slow. Okay, I can attack as a 1/3. That doesn't do much, except that it does, because I can kill him with Tragic Slip. But then I can't cast the Tormented Soul. So I'm gonna cast the Tormented Soul, but I'm gonna attack anyway to make him think about it and maybe get some damage through, because I think I am way faster than he is. And I can hide behind Duty Bound Dead. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should be on the defensive, given that I have 2 cards and he has 5. And I won't be able to regenerate the Duty Bound Dead because I have no mana. Whoa, that's a huge guy, but what? Oh, he did exile the Wandering Wolf, yeah. Okay, now somebody needs to die. Or do they? Maybe they don't. Maybe I can still win this. Double Exalted trigger means I have a 6 turn clock. He has a 6 turn clock, but 1 more flyer makes everything very uncomfortable for me. This might be the day that Tormented Soul gets its redemption, but it's so easy to kill Tormented Soul. But it's not very easy for a blue-green deck. Can a couple of Tormented Soul go to the sideboard perhaps? Because I would think that they're much better against certain decks. But relying on a 1/1 for Exalted triggers, and then you attack and he dies, and you lose your entire turn. It's like getting time walked. Doesn't seem very good. The Force Mage should be quite adept at racing. So I am taking 7 here. Well, not much to do about that. So somebody has to die. And I need 1 more mana. I think I might let Duty-Bound Dead die here. Or is it preferable to let the wall die? No, I think it's Duty-Bound Dead. And then I'm gonna Tragic Slip the Drake. To buy me time for the Seraphs. Because when they arrive, I am feeling pretty good about this. There should be bounce in his deck. I haven't seen much bounce. Maybe this is the bounce. A 4/3 boar. Yeah. Well, that's looks very dangerous to me. But I think the most dangerous card he has is the Stitch Drake. Or is it? I can block the Stitch Drake with the Seraph, so I will kill the Nettleswine. 1 mana to kill anything. That's pretty good. Tragic Slip. Gotta love it. And here we go. We are in pretty bad shape here, but getting a Seraph online will be helpful. If he bounces the Seraph, we are in deep trouble. And where is his bounce? What kind of bounce is there in... It's just on summon, right? In Standard Pauper. Or is there quality bounce in Innistrad Block? I don't think so. If he doesn't have bounce, he's in trouble. Well, I shut down the entire offensive with the Seraph, and now I can do Seraph. So here she comes. Ooh, that's pretty good. Life Swing. Seraph of Dawn feels like a very powerful card in Standard Pauper. I'm surprised that the White Weenie decks in Classic Pauper have taken it out, but if there's one deck I can't play, it's White Weenie in Classic Pauper, so who is that guy? Okay. She can still block. This looks like a good situation for the Exalted deck. And if I win this, the Exalted deck is 2-0 and the green-white midrange deck is 2-1. So do I attack with the lifelink guy here? I don't think I do. It's he can't get through, so it's Tormented Soul 3 times for the win. No, it's not 3 times because I lost it. Oh. Anyway, my defense is pretty strong now, so I have to hack him to death in 3 more turns with the Tormented Soul. And Tormented Soul is performing fantastic. Wall of Angels. no. Well, Encrust hardly sees play in Magic 2013 draft, so I don't think it is good enough. I would prefer on Sunmon actually, in a blue-green aggro build, or Prey Upon. Well, oh, he got 2 life from the aerial predation. Pretty sweet. And I was sleeping, so I didn't use my Undying Evil. Oh, that was a big goof. Though, losing the Seraph didn't change much. So I will now Undying Evil if I lose another one, of course. And maybe I will lose another one. And that will free me from the Encrust. So yes, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna block. And then I'm gonna win the game with this Seraph. I hope it's pronounced Seraph. I have no idea. I'm Swedish. I speak English like a drunk Viking. Oh yeah. Give me my 3/5 Angel. I'm not sure about the Undying Evils. They're great in my Classic Pauper blue-black Trinket Control deck, but here they feel very redundant. Or wouldn't they just be better if they were more Exalted guys? Are there more Exalted guys? I'm not sure. I really need to research this deck better. I am such a noob. Here we go. It's Seraph of Dawn. Attacking for 5. Is that the game? Yeah, thank you for watching MagicGatheringStrat playing Black, White, Exalted in Standard Pauper against Green Blue Aggro Control.